This is problem 1.22 from Francois Tardou's Backgammon Strategic Concepts book, chapter 1. This is position. We are blue. We have a man on the bar. We rolled a 4-2. Our home board's on the bottom right. We have to come in on the 2. And so all we need to do is figure out what to do with our 4. We'll look at 3 possible moves. I'll give you my thoughts, Tardou's expert analysis with feedback from XG, some of Tardou's key points, his summary, and a couple position modifications at the end of the video. Here's the first possible move. Come in with a 2 and slot the 9, 13 to 9, like this. Does slot the 9 point, setting us up to make it later if we don't get hit. Creates a vulnerable blot on the 9 point. Places our blot in front of white's stripped 21 point or 4 point. Strips our midpoint. We had 3 checkers on the midpoint. Now, after the roll, we have 2. Second possible move is to come in with our 2 and slot from 6 to 2, like this. Slots a homeboard point, but it's a deep homeboard point, not as valuable to us. And we're also slotting a point that's behind white's anchor. Third possibility is come in with our 2 and move up 24-20. Fights for the 20 point, a critical point. White will hit us if given the chance. There's a big payoff if we can make the 20 point if we don't get hit. It'll improve our board a lot. Here are the 3 possible final positions from each possible move. Look at the features of each board, the pip count, the strength of each player's board, and the threats facing each player. Compare the 3. Here's the first possible move where we're slotting the 9 point before and after. Here's the second possible move, slotting the 2 point before and after. Here's the third possible move, slotting the 20 point before and after. Think about which move you'd make, and let's see what Tardou and XG say. Slotting the 9 point is slotting a point in front of white's stripped point, which is usually good because if they hit us with one of these checkers, they'll leave us return shots. However, our top priority is to equalize our board with whites by making an advanced anchor. So we need to try to make an advanced anchor because white already has this advanced anchor on the 4 point is 21. So making our 9 point isn't going to help us accomplish that goal of equalizing our position with whites. Second possible move, slotting our 2 point. We are slotting an inner board point in hopes of covering it next. However, again, our top priority is to equalize our board with whites and making an advanced anchor. This is not going to help us do that. The top rated play, where we do slot the 20 in hopes of making that advanced anchor next, is the top play. It falls into our game plan. When our opponent has made an advanced anchor, our top priority is to equalize our board with whites by making that advanced anchor as well. So that's why we must fight for the 20 point so we don't get stuck behind a strong prime here. We don't want to get stuck on the 24, 23 and have white have a strong prime and lock us in. Staying back here will most likely lead to a loss. Some of Tardou's key points. When your opponent has established an advanced anchor, it becomes critical to split and make one yourself. The 20 point is vital. This point will equalize the game for you. We need to fight for it. If white does hit us, we may have return shots from the bar. We might hit him back. If white makes her 5 point, we're in a losing position behind a 4 prime anyway. Whether we make the bar, whether we're on the if we're on the bar, if we get hit, or if we're stuck back on the 24 23, we're still in a losing position either way. However, if white can't complete their attack, can't make that 20 point, and we manage to either secure the 20 point or hit one or two of white's checkers, then we'll have equalized the position into a mutual holding game. We'll have the 20 point, white will have his 21 point, and that's a holding game. And that's our best bet right now. Pardue summary, coming under fire from four builders, 15, 17, 18, and 19, may be necessary when your opponent already has an advanced anchor down here, especially when your opponent's outfield points are already stripped. So if he hits us, he's going to be exposed. First modification, when we shift white's prime forward from our 4 to the 7, XG says anything other than slotting the 20 point is a blunder. So it's more important now. White has this more advanced anchor. It's more important for us to to fight for the advanced anchor. We do the opposite. We move white's anchor back from the 21 to the 24, R4 to R1, making it less strong. Then it becomes less important for us to fight for that 20 point. So here, slotting the 9 point is just as valuable as slotting the 20 point. They're about equal. To me, this reinforces Tardou and XG's conclusions, but let me know if you see something I don't. I welcome all questions, comments, and feedback.